What's good, YouTube? You know what it is, city cats and feeling ain't shit. And we're back again on sound selection part 2. In this tutorial, we're gonna be on choosing the right sounds for, creating your drum patterns and stuff like that. So this is a part 2 of part 1 sound selection tutorial. Sorry. If you haven't watched part 1, in part 1 I was going through choosing the right sounds to create your melodies and stuff like that. And also I'm going to play the melody again and let y'all hear what it sounds like. Then I'm going to go down to the whole beat pattern section where I choose the right snare or clap or, stuff that I could, that I find really useful and that sounds really good in my melody. So, for anything else, if y'all never watched part 1, go watch part 1, because trust me, you need all these parts to understand everything step by step. So I'm going to play the melody and let y'all hear it if y'all never watched part 1, but y'all still need to go watch part 1. Alright, so that's a melody that I created in part 1. So now we're gonna go ahead and choose sounds that will found useful, that will go well with the melody. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go to my kits and I'm gonna choose something that I can use. Sorry, I'm gonna use this for instead of using an actual crash cymbal, I'll just use something similar but different. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me using stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good, you feel me? But if I use this, sounds better. You know what I'm saying? The key to sound selection, as I've been saying, you have to find the best sounds that you can find that corresponds with the previous sounds or every other sound that you have. So I created my melody and I choose this sound to say, okay, this sound sounds good with a melody, right? As a crash cymbal. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I'm gonna be like, all right, I need something else to add to it to, open my creativity a little bit. So I just go to my sound side kit, and I go for a bell. You know what I'm saying? And I add it. Let's hear how that sounds. And that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use bells in dark trap vibe or, them dark hardcore trap dancehall vibe or stuff like that. Like, you can use the bell in anything at all. As long as it sounds good, it sounds good. You feel me? As long as it sounds good, it sounds good. Now, none of these sounds though, they aren't really mixed or anything as yet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't mastered, no mix, no cutout, no nothing. It's yet none of that. You feel me? So everything is just right now. It's just focusing on the beat pattern. I think part 3, I'll be doing the whole mixing thing because mixing and mashing comes hand in hand with sound selection, because you'll see how having good sound selection helps with mixing, leveling, and mastering your beats. So now I'm gonna find something like either a clap or a snare or something that will go well with all of this right here. Right, so now let's see how this sounds, but I'm gonna level these a little bit. like as I said before, the key to sound design is finding good sounds that work well. I chose these sounds because it's sounds that I've used before, and I know that these sounds will work well with it. But I still test them out to see if it sounds good, and they do sound good with it. Now I'm gonna add this in it, and I'm gonna see what I can get from it. Mm, kind of sound a bit crowded. I don't really want that, so I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna take these out. Sometimes when creating patterns like this, stuff like that will happen. And watching other tutorials, they're not gonna tell you these stuff. And me, I'll show you step by step how these stuff work. You create a certain pattern and it sounds too crowded. You take everything out. You know what I'm saying? Take everything out and then you go for something else and try something different. That's a good way to create good pattern, drum patterns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me delete everything and start over, creating something different, it's one of the best ways. I wouldn't say best or good ways, but it's one of the ways where your brain is telling you like, okay, no, that's not gonna work. It's too crowded. Find something else. Try something different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a process when it comes on to creating drum patterns. Right. What I'm saying is good to switch up your notes a little bit to get that vibe. You feel me? It's good to do a little switch up. So, like when you see me like doing switch up here, doing switch up there, doing switch up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a part. It's a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why when you watch other tutorials, this is gonna be like unusual to you because you don't see them doing stuff like this. You feel me? Like this is like the sauce right here. This is the key. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm teaching you something that I do on a daily basis so you can apply it to your beats and make it sound good. I'm saying good sound selection, having good sound selection, like is the best way. Like you can't go wrong when you have good sound. Like your mixing, leveling, and mastering becomes so easy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to worry about cutting this out, cutting that out. Like it is what it is. Having good sounds is always good. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Switch up the ending a little bit. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for a kick. I could go for a hi hat and add a few little patterns in and stuff like that. I could do that, but I'm saying like there's no specific way of how to. You know what I'm saying? do this because you can start your stuff anyhow you want. A lot of people start making their beats, started off creating the drum pattern, then they create the melodies. I started off creating the melody because I feel like creating the melody first is better than adding the drum pattern after is better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just for me though. Like everybody do their stuff like different, but this kind of stuff boosts my creativity when I do it like that. But right now, I could use a hi hat, but I'm gonna use a kick. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm using the kick and I place the kick along with this pattern right here, then I'll know how to place my hi hats and how to style it, or you know what I'm saying, give the hi hat the design I need. So I'm gonna use the kick that I use a lot. One of my favorite kicks from this R&B drum kit, Summer Walker drum kit. You know what I'm saying, that kick number 2, like it got that hard kick. And as I said, choosing good sounds is always, you know what I'm saying, it's always the best way. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. You know what I'm saying? Once you place your kick and it sounds good, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use your ear. Like these are the parts where your senses come in. Like you gotta listen keenly. You know what I'm saying? Right now the kick may probably not sound too hard to y'all, but it is hard, you feel me? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add an 808 to it. Don't worry about the hi hats or open hats or the other stuff. You feel me? Those stuff will come. Yeah, they come in when I need to put them in. You feel me? So now I'm gonna go my 808. You know what I'm saying? With the 808, you can judge by how your beat sounds, by how your melody sounds. You can figure out the 808 that you need to use. But as I said before, you can try different 808s and see, you know what I'm saying? Like see what fits, what sounds good. You'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You'll figure it out. So like that's the best way right now. Like you can just select. I could just go here and say, okay, I could use this, but nah, it's too short. Too short. Not the type that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? You need something like I have a little subby vibe, but also have that 808 punch vibe. So I'll go for the QC 808. You feel me? And now I cut the loops What you need to always remember is always to tune your 808s. You always have to tune your 808s. If you have your 808s out with these stuff like this, you gonna have them notes. Whenever you're placing 808s, you're gonna find them notes be clashing with one another. You don't need that. You gotta tune your 808s, let it cut itself right there, and you're good. You can do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, and boost like that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I could keep it like that. You feel me? Now I copy my kick pattern, paste it on 808 because that's how you gonna create your 808 pattern. You gotta go off of how you place your kicks. You know what I'm saying? You can place the 808 before the kick and still get it right. But I recommend you going for the kick, create your kick pattern first, then you know what I'm saying, 808 pattern after. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get that accuracy. You feel me? Now, let's go ahead and shape this 808 up. So let's go. Oh, I forgot. The key that I have it in is G sharp. So I'll make sure my 808 is in G sharp. There we go. And let's go. Alright, gotta make sure they're all in. That's how you do your 808s. Once you've once you adjusted your 808 pattern and stuff like that, after copying your kick pattern and paste it on the 808 and then, you know what I'm saying, adjust it and stuff like that, you can add your slide effects to it. You know what I'm saying, got your 808 sliding and shit. And, you know what I'm saying, adjust the patterns a little bit, move a note up an octave, down an octave, or, you know what I'm saying, add a little, you know what I'm saying, that little splat right there. You feel me? And once you do that, like, you're good. You don't have to do a lot of slides in it and make it, you know what I'm saying, too much, because you don't want to go too hard with it. You want to keep it simple so the artist can, you know what I'm saying, be creative on it and have that flow. You feel me? So this is what the whole beat sounds like with the 808 in it. saying? Sounds good. It sounds good. Now what I'm gonna do next, right? I'm gonna go for my hi hats right now, right? So I'm gonna go up to the Afro kit that I used up here for the claps and stuff, and I'm gonna choose between these five hi hats right here, right? All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's use this. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna adjust it a little bit to like 300 cents, and let's see. And there you go. You can do your hi hats like this, just to get that bounce. Cause you want to give it that bouncy feel. Like these empty spaces that are left between the kicks and the snares and whatever, you can use that to add in the hi hats. Like that gives you a bounce. You can add one at the beginning where the kicks at, and just, you know what I'm saying, and go along with the flow and just, you know what I'm saying. As long as it sounds good, it sounds good. It's always good to, you know what I'm saying, choose a good sound so you can create that vibe. As I said, like the way how you choose your good sounds, that shit would help you boost your creativity. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that high sounds like, and I'm gonna do some styling to it. Not gonna go too hard. Not gonna go too, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna go too advanced with it and stuff. I'm just gonna do something simple, right? You know what I'm saying? Like messing around with the velocity and the pan effect and stuff like that gives your hi hat that bounce. You know what I'm saying? Along with your kick and snare pattern and stuff like that. That gives your drums a whole different bounce. I'm gonna play the whole drum pattern myself without the melody and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add back the bass with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. You feel me? Now I'm gonna add open hats to it. Add open hat to it. No, I'm not gonna choose it from here. I'm gonna go down to this kit. Let me see what I can get. If you see me using this kit a lot, like you just gotta have that one kit that has the sounds that you really need. Sometimes you have like one, two, three kits that have sounds that you really need. You're not really gonna pay attention to the others because you already got that good sounds using. It's good to use them, but do a little tweaking to them to let them sound different. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that old different vibe to it. You feel me? Now I'm gonna tune this open hat just like I tuned the 808 because I want the open hat to hit short, not long. You feel me? Then I'm gonna cut the length 50%. So I'm gonna get the sweetness right here. I don't want all this softness. I want the whole. Oh shit! I want the whole sweetness right there. Adjust it a little bit. All right. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, let me adjust the pan a little bit. Velocity. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? That sound good. That sound good. When it comes down to the whole mixing and leveling, it'll sound even better. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the whole drum pattern sounds like. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole drum pattern sounds like. And then you got everything together. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually it for this tutorial, sound selection part 2, using good sounds to create your drum patterns. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? You know the usual. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, subscribe, share this video and shit like that. I don't even got to explain that. You know how we do, city guys to the feeling. Ain't shit, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We getting there, we getting there. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank y'all, though, for supporting, because my subscribers been going up. My watch hours been going up. So I want y'all to keep tuning in. Don't worry about it, man. As soon as I hit 1,000 subs, there's going to be a surprise for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to choose a winner for a special prize, but you know how we do. It'll be coming. It'll be coming. You know what I'm saying? It'll be coming. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Peace out.